Okay guys, so you're about to watch my presentation for BFH, a review of 2014, telling you what went on in the year and stuff. But just as a disclaimer, I did actually miss out the 5th anniversary, so sorry for that. If if you're wondering why, you didn't hear it, I did miss it out by accident, so sorry about that. But to briefly tell you about that, we just got jackets. Well, if you're a premium member, you got jackets and free t-shirts for everyone. So that was it for that release. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hey guys, MeanSpeed here, and welcome to my 2014 presentation, I guess. Basically, this video is going to be reflecting on the year, telling you like stuff that's gone on in the year, and basically I'm going to cover everything that was released in 2014 for BFH. And I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, well, the year obviously isn't done yet. Well, yeah, I'll get to the Christmas bit when we get to it, but this video is going to be a presentation or a slideshow, so basically it's probably going to be better for you just to focus on listening, unless you like looking at still images for however long I'm going to be talking about them for. So yeah, to start off, I just want to say that this year has had the least updates out of all of the years that Battlefield Heroes has been running, which is pretty bad, I guess, because you'd think that, because we're ahead of old times, we'd be getting more updates. But yeah, this year has been the least, has had the least updates out of all of the years Battlefield Heroes has been running. Yeah, just wanted to say that. So first of all, looking at the game and store updates section of the forum, there are, let me just check, 21 threads, and 11 of those threads out of the 21 are related to fun sales or just bonuses, stuff like that. So there's that. It's not really very exciting from there. But yeah, so first of all, in February we got the native Indian sets, and that release didn't actually come with any excuse me, any maps or game modes or weapons or anything really. It was purely cosmetics, and yeah, a lot of people were disappointed, and previous years it's been a monthly update, and January this year was pretty scarce. The only new thing was the overly expensive golden fedoras, and they were available for a few days, so that's that. So yeah, after that, February, we got the native Indian sets. Then basically there was that unreleased item, Terry's Terrible Turban, that they decided to like release, and I'm not sure why they did it. I guess they just like had a random thought that they should release an unreleased item. And the thing with this is that they said they were going to do basically different amounts they were going to sell. In total, I think they were going to sell about I'm not sure, maybe 400 overall. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm aware that basically they were going to put it in hot deals, and each time it's sold out, they'd release more, but there would be less of them and they would cost more. So it's essentially first come first serve if you want to get it for a cheap price. And I believe they said the 7th shipment of them would only contain 10 of them, and they would be 30,000 funds. But thankfully we didn't get to that. I don't even think we got to the 3rd shipment at all. Basically it sold out for the first time they put it in hot deals, and since then I don't think they've ever updated it. I believe it said that it was sold out for a long time. Then they refreshed the hot deals page, they limited it to 9 slots, and yeah, the item pretty much was never seen on hot deals ever again. So yeah, we also got a treasure chest update, which actually did come with new things. you know, it came with the horse heads, which a lot of people like, and some other strange items. But yeah, going on to that, a lot of people were annoyed that, you know, once again there weren't any new weapons in the treasure chests, just clothing. And yeah, also the treasure chest update, that one I'm talking about, wasn't actually updated until a long time. The community were asking for ages, you know, when it was going to get updated, and it took them a while to actually update it. So in terms of Easter, you know, in previous years we've had like, you know, those rabbit sets that came with the egg widget, you know, which is something, I guess it's a widget, so you know, it's something to use in the game. But this year didn't, and it actually came with 2 sets that are actually reskins. If you want, I can just tell you, you know, give you an example of some of the things that they're reskinning. Let me take the royal chicken set. Basically, the feet, the rooster feet, are essentially a yellow or a golden version of the wolf feet. The masks for both are just reskins of those carnival masks. The feet on the royal one, well, and the national one, they're basically the tier 1 trousers, but just coloured differently. Yeah, all of it was just reskin material basically, and yeah, that's all there was to Easter as such. So after that, I mean, I am missing out a few things here, a few details like fund sales and whatnot, but you know, I told you that so far there have been 11 fund sales and bonuses out of 21 apparent updates. So yeah, that's pretty strange. So some things for me to address here. Basically, you guys probably, I mean, you might have remembered that one thing happened this year which was pretty terrible. Basically the bugged abilities or hero points. So, you know, when you complete missions, you'd get hero points instead of VP. So loads of people could max out their abilities, like all of them, at low levels, and it was completely broken. And they did fix that. So, you know, obviously that was good, but yeah, that was quite a big issue that happened earlier in the year, and yeah, it wasn't really that nice. So in terms of the football fiesta, I believe they weren't even planning to do one. I know that the community had asked a lot for the basically for the 2010 golden guns, you know, the golden AK and stuff, to be re-released, but to somehow keep their, I don't know, exclusiveness or rarity, to make it so you'd receive the stolen or pilfered versions. So if you had a royal hero, you'd get the national golden weapon and so on. So yeah, and you know, I thought that was good, you know, at first, and then, you know, obviously there was the whole ordeal with the coder being away on holiday, and we didn't get the golden guns until, I think it was delayed for like a month, maybe a bit longer, and that put a lot of people off the event. And for that event, I suppose, I mean, some positives came from it, like, you know, you didn't have to go out and buy a new thing to try and win a golden gun. If you already had a face paint, you know, that you had a chance, because they released face paints from the previous 2 golden gun events. So yeah, you know, it benefited people from 2010 because you know, if you had the Germany face paint from that year, obviously you were guaranteed a golden gun. So that was good, I guess. So yeah, and other things that I'm looking down on this thread here are basically, and I'm not doing all of this in the order of when it came out. Obviously the themes I'm doing in order, but there are a few small things that people wouldn't really pick up on that I'm going to cover as well. Basically there was a bugged workbench sale. They were giving away, well, they were selling gold workbench mods, I believe, at a cheaper price, and there was a bug sale, so they had compensation for that. Also compensation for a developer set. I don't know why that was. yeah, like I said, the football fiesta thing, that was, you know, a huge issue. And obviously there were a few times when we were told, you know, we might get them, and it was pushed back, and so on. So yeah, that was probably a big issue with the year. And a few people were saying that, you know, I mean, they've worked on the event, you know, for two times now. Kind of a shame that they got it wrong on the third try. You know, it should be second nature to them to actually be able to do it. Now they've had two attempts, you know, 2 events in experience, but yeah. So anyways, after that we did get another treasure chest update to go along with the football fiesta, which yeah, it was okay, I guess. It had a few new items in there, but you know, it was okay, but it was really a long, you know, it was overdue. We really should have you know, got an update earlier, but yeah, basically it came with, you know, the sports gear, it came with the sneakers and the shorts and those jerseys and face paints, so you know, they were kind of okay. So yeah, and after that, really there wasn't much at all. If I really had to, like, just shorten the year and give you 4 things that happened, it would be basically Native Indians, Easter, football fiesta, Halloween. That's all I would have really said. So after the football fiesta, yeah, pretty much we had to wait, you know, quite a while to get new things. Pretty much during the year that they did do a lot of sales and stuff, but you know, it wasn't anything like over the top amazing, and not really many new things. I will say this though, during like basically October and November, basically on the deal of the day thread where you can suggest deal of the days, the Blues were actually reading that, and they were actually you know, releasing you know, items that people wanted to see in the deal of the day, which is, you know, I guess, you know, it's good because people wanted stuff and they were giving it to them as such. So you know, that's one good thing from it. So if we're going to go on to Halloween now, which I guess we should, because well, that's the only that's probably the biggest, you know, thing that's apparent after the football fiesta. So yeah, we did get new content, but once again, you know, the cultist sets, as they were called, they are reskins. Once again, if you guys want me to give you an example of what the reskins were, basically the coats from both of these sets, the National and Royals, were basically reskins of the Wizard sets, you know, that came with the Magic release, and also of the Monster Slayers or Monster Hunters. So yeah, reskinned coats there, and there were a few other things in there as well that were reskins. So yeah, they didn't just release outfits, they also did a map conversion, as they called it, for Team Elimination, which was only Perilous Port being played on Team Elimination. And you guys know my thoughts about that game mode, so I don't need to go over it. But yeah, I was kind of disappointed. I thought we'd get like Victory Village Night or Riverside Rush Night, just a new night map or something, but we didn't. And yeah, that was the map conversion as such. So that's really all there was to it. If we're going to go into specific sales, on Black Friday, which was quite recently, they did a sale and they released the Brontos that a lot of people wanted. Don't know why, very overpriced for one item, and for a lot of people who, you know, use pistols these days, which is a lot of people. You know, they were complaining that the neck curves and it sort of ruins your aim. Well, I already knew that, but you know, people just bought it anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about the year so far. Christmas is still to come, I know. But actually there are a few events for Christmas. Basically there's the Secret Santa event where you basically ask for something, and you know there's a chance you can get it, but they have certain guidelines, like you can't ask for like peacocks or funds, and there's some other things as well you can't ask for. There's also the December giveaway, which is also another thing you can enter to try and get free things, which is quite nice. But actually they're also doing the advent calendar, and I'm reading here and it says December the 3rd, which is in 2 days, secret store related updates, and then it says holiday season emotes. However, it says the Griefer gift and the tarnished treat are before that. They come before those holiday season emotes, so it's hinting at new emotes maybe, because those are the only holiday emotes we have currently that I can think of. Then it says holiday surprise early access, which is obviously a premium thing, and then it says holiday surprise for all players a few days afterwards, and then it says summer holiday store items, which I would imagine is the shorts and those penguin things. So pretty much the only new things I can see here are those emotes, and also that's the holiday surprise. You know, it might not be a new thing, it might just be free funds, but you know, that's always appreciated. But the secret store thing for December also seems like it would be a new thing. So yeah, I know this has been a very long video, just basically telling you about the things in the year. This has pretty much been useful, I guess, to people who have quit the game since, and pretty much wanted to know what we got, you know, during this year. So yeah, I mean, even if you have played the game this year and maybe you missed out on a few months, you know, you might have wanted to know what happened. So yeah, I don't think I missed out much. There were very small things that I've probably missed out, but I was trying to focus on the themes as such. So yeah guys, thanks for listening. You know, I know this hasn't been very visually pleasing at least, but yeah, I'll see you whenever I make a new video. I just thought this would be a good idea to, you know, do a review of the year, and pretty much I haven't really enjoyed this year compared to other years. There weren't any maps, there weren't any new weapons. I mean, 2013 didn't have any new maps either, but at least it had one new game mode, and it also had you know, a decent plethora of new weapons. This year, however, had none of that. It's pretty much been cosmetics and, you know, re-releases, sales, and all that. But yeah, that's all I can really say. And you know, I'll also make a video about my thoughts for next year. And if there are new Christmas things in the form of weapons, I will buy them, provided they aren't ridiculously overpriced, and then I'll probably do reviews on them. Because you know, I really don't know what the secret store related update is, and also the surprise that I said about. So yeah, so until next time guys, thanks for listening, and I'll see you.